Gemini, welcome to your weekly career reading. This video is for anyone that has Gemini in their natal chart, okay? Or was just drawn to the title of this video. If you're new to this channel, definitely do subscribe. I post a variety of different kinds of tarot videos for you. I do your week aheads, I do your love readings, career readings, new moon readings, full moon readings. So if you're into tarot readings, definitely do subscribe. I would be very appreciative of that. But yeah, let's get into your career reading for today, Gemini. So let's start off with your overall energy surrounding your career this week. So, God, ancestors, guides, help me out with this message for Gemini to help them out with their career. Allow me to give them a message that, okay, I'm just going to take these two cards because they're just screaming at me. Let's take one from this deck too. God, ancestors, guides, help me out with this message for Gemini. Help me to give them a message for their career that helps them to achieve financial freedom and prosperity. Okay. Allow me to help them in any way that I can. Give them a message that helps them to succeed. Okay. So, let's see. What do we have for your overall energy? So we have the Six of Cups, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. So, I'm getting that for some of you, you're needing to either ask for help for something that you're working towards, or it's like, you're thinking about something and you need to just go out and get help for it, okay? Or just seek knowledge about it, you know what I'm saying? I feel like for some of you with this Eight of Swords, it's like, I feel like the message is really talking about how, like, it's like some of you have wanted to pursue something and you're just like, well, I don't know how to do it, I don't know, what to do. I have not, like, I literally have no idea about anything in that, field, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't start this. I have no knowledge of anything. If that's the case, or if you're just being stuck in your head about starting something new, I think it definitely looking at what your resources are and getting help for them. The Six of Cups is a Virgo card, so maybe you need to buckle down on your routines and or maybe just I really feel like you need to get some kind of guidance from somebody, okay? The Ten of Swords, it says the end of a situation that brings relief, sadness, or both, the opportunity for new happiness, a weight off your shoulders, the end of an addiction, a melodramatic reaction. For some of you, it's either you're ending a job, or you are leaving something behind. Maybe it's even like you're walking away from your fears. Yeah, with these two cards next to each other, I feel like it's like you're leaving this, getting this wrapped up into your head. Because the thing is that, Gemini, you guys can accomplish anything you guys want. It just takes time, effort, knowledge, and, pick up a book. Honestly, it'll help you a lot. Whatever field you're trying to go into, the internet's helpful, yes. I definitely think, like, you can utilize, like, YouTube and, other resources to learn. But the things that are in books are just way, like, whatever field you're going into, find somebody that's really established and see if they've written a book, or just, try to, like, go and dive into that field just by reading. Because the difference between reading something online and reading something in a book is that it takes, 10, 20, 30 minutes tops to write something online and post it. Whereas a book, it's like you go back, you read it, you edit it, you go back, you read it, you edit it, you add things, you delete things, you reword it. So there's a lot more consideration, time, effort, and input and just knowledge put into books. So if you want to get into some kind of field, I think you really just need to start taking the steps to learn about that field. Don't get in your head about what you can't do. If somebody else can do it, then why can't you do it? You know what I mean? So it's all about just learning, and eventually you can do anything you want. Now let's go over your career performance. How are you performing when it comes to your career? God, ancestors, guys. Four of Wands. I really want to take one card from this, even though I just pulled 4 cards for that question, but it's okay. Oh, goodness. Yeah, look at that, the same card twice. And then you guys have, okay, so this is a whole story, but I'm going to read it to you. So I feel like your current career performance, I feel like some of you are wanting to do something that really does bring enjoyment, that makes you happy. Maybe you want to work with others that, you know, it's just, I feel like it's like you're wanting a good working environment. You're wanting something where it's like you can collaborate with others, bounce off each other's ideas, or just maybe it's like a good working from home environment. Maybe for some of you, if you're not already working from home, you're really thinking about like you just feel like working from home would be so much more convenient and better for you, because like you would not have to like answer to somebody. But the thing is that you have to really be grounded. Okay, the Magician card, and then you have, I mean, let me just try to pull all of them out for you right here. Okay, so your energy, it's like you guys need to really think about what you want and manifest it. The Magician card is all about manifesting what it is you want. Okay, it's like you have, you know, you were put on this earth and given knowledge and tools that you can use to create something magical, but you really have to learn, you know, your tools. What are you good at? What makes you happy? What are you passionate about? Learn it, work those tools, and then bring whatever you want to this earth, you know. The Magician card, it's as above, so below. So it's like send up what you want and have it be brought back down. Okay, magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a successful manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. Okay. With that though, you have the Two of Pentacles. So I'll read it first. So it says, working too hard on multiple jobs. They need to bring balance and fun into your life. Juggling multiple priorities, balancing the budget. For some of you, I feel like you're just back and forth on what you want to do. What should I do? What should I do? One, I think you need to pick on maybe 2-3 things max that you can work on, okay? And just try to, you know, the Two of Pentacles, it's all about, he's trying to get balance, you know, he's learning something new, he's juggling it, you know, he's trying to, you know, figure something out, figure how to juggle these 2 pentacles, and he is just having a little bit of a difficult time because of a few things. One, if he would just get his feet planted on the ground and, you know, ground himself, it would help him a lot. 2, time is going to help him, because the more he practices, you know, he's going to learn, you know. And with the waves in the back, it's talking about that right now it might be a rocky time in your life or a rocky situation, but as time goes on, these waves will calm down. The waves aren't going to remain rocky forever. It's all about, you know, time management. I just did a reading for Taurus, and it was about time management. For maybe some of you, it's about really buckling down on time management and figuring out, you know, how you can prioritize your time and have time to work on this project. Maybe I'll work on this project this day, I'll do the other project on that day, I'll have a day for rest, a day for fun, and then, you know, whatever, a day for not having any kind of day, you know, just seeing where it takes me, that kind of day, you know. So I feel like it's very much that, because with the you know, it's like you have so many passions going on, you have so many things that you want to be doing, and it's just it feels like it's almost fighting you, you know what I'm saying? It's like, even though you have these passions, it's like you want to do so many things at once, and you're not, you're like fighting against yourself almost, in the fact that, like, I just feel like your passions are really getting, it's like you want to do so many things, and if you could just, I feel like you collaborating with people, I feel like you, like I said, learning, just researching things, you guys are really good with that, okay? Is going to help you, you know. You want to get help from others, but at the same time, you don't want to be reliable on them. You need to stand on your own 2 feet, and, you know, this is coming from a Capricorn, so, but it's true, you know what I'm saying? You need to be self-reliant. You can work with others, collaborate with others, but don't be that person that uses other people's for advancement, because karma always finds its way right back around. Easy come, easy go, and what you put out is what you get. So if you put out bad intentions and you do shit shiesty, it's gonna come back to you, and you're gonna have the results be shiesty and be fucked up and not, you know, the way you want it. But I definitely feel like you guys collaborating with others, maybe focusing your passions and your time more wisely, it's going to bring a lot of a happier environment. I do think that some of you are leaving a job or just thinking about how you can work from home, okay, or start a job from home. Okay, now what are some personal changes that you can use or that you can do to boost your career? Yeah, so you have the Seven of Pentacles. It's like the Seven of Pentacles, it's very much like he's he has that you have something planned out. You're trying to cultivate something. You're trying to have something grow. It's not where you want it to be right now, but the thing is that it's talking about he's trying to grow grapes, because in the tarot cards grapes represent abundance, and he, you know, planted these seeds and he doesn't have grapes, so he's like, well, these aren't grapes. But the thing is that these aren't useless. What he has is of value, but he needs to just put more time, effort, and work into it, and they will eventually be what they, you know, what he wants. So it's very much that kind of energy of you need to just put in the work, keep developing these projects, keep, you know, nurturing these things, keep watering these plants, and eventually they're going to grow into what you want them, but it takes time, okay? Let's do one more card, yeah. Very much be confident. It says take a leadership role, step into the spotlight, public speaking, keep your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision, don't be sensitive to criticism. Okay, for some of you, you know, with the King of Pentacles, maybe it's some kind of job that's online where you are teaching others something, or you have like a YouTube channel, or you have some kind of platform. You know, the wands are very much like entertainers. You know what I mean? So it could be something with that. Now, what are some possible limitations that Gemini is facing? What are some possible limitations Gemini may be facing in their career? After that, I'll do how to overcome them, but what are some possible limitations? Okay. Yeah. So I feel like you guys are just not, you're running away from, it's like you're running from idea to idea, okay? I feel like you guys need to, let me pull from this deck before I continue. What are some possible limitations Gemini is having? Oh, hold on, the Hierophant. Okay, so I'm getting that, you know, if you shouldn't be, I mean, okay, there's a few different ways I'm getting this. I feel like for some of you, it's saying that you need to take information from somebody or from someone, but don't do it in a vindictive way. Do it if you're gonna, you know, it's like if you should also contribute something to them, or like add something into their life. If they're helping you out, like help somebody else out, like keep, you know, always keep it balanced. But I definitely think that you guys are needing to learn and take some new information, maybe from a previous job or previous, you know, coworkers or somebody that you know. Take some information to start this new project, okay? You know, brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out, communicate clearly and consciously, remain objective. You know, and then you have the Nine of Cups. It says, you know, wishes come true, your dreams become reality, a magical time of life, good fortune, faith in the universe, that all will be well. You have the World card with the Hierophant. It's very much like this is a new beginning, there's a new cycle going on, there's a new world that's going to be happening. You're ending one thing, stepping into the other. But the Hierophant, it's very much that you need to go and get guidance, you need to get help, you need to go to somebody that's higher up, somebody that's established in the business, somebody that, you know, has been practicing this for a long time. Maybe you need to read, do like the traditional ways of doing something. It's like the traditional steps in taking in your career, you know, creating a schedule, if you want to be, you know, self-employed, that's great, but you have to understand that if you're not going to be like clocking in for somebody else, then you need to be clocking in for yourself. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to punch in that clock in card or whatever the fuck it is every day for some other employer, then you need to make sure you're showing up for yourself every day for work, okay? And taking the steps that you need, getting the help that you need, talking to the people that can teach you something that you can learn from, okay? What's hidden from you? What's hidden from Gemini? What's hidden from Gemini? Yeah, Temperance. So, very much like, well, before I go in, let's pull some more cards. If anything in this video so far has really spoke to you, definitely help me out with a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It really, really, really helps me out a lot, and I'm so grateful for all of you that do, so thank you so much. But let's see. Let me get one more card from this deck, and we'll do another card from the other deck. So, Temperance, King of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. I like this. The Chariot. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. So, what's hidden from you guys is that if you guys could just balance your life, okay? make sure, the thing about the Temperance card is that she or he, I don't really know, I don't really, like I said, I don't get hung up on gender or any kind of fucking, I am cursing so much in your video, jeez, I'm sorry, but very much the energy about this card is like, what's hidden from you is that, especially with all these cards with it, it's like, if you could balance your life, you know, she's creating the world around her, and she's trying to find the perfect mix. She's trying to find that perfect balance, that perfect, the perfect balance of like, just, I feel like, do you get what I'm saying? It's like she's trying to make sure that everything has the perfect amount. So maybe you need to, like, it's like perfect amount of time for work, perfect amount of time for rest, perfect amount of time for health, perfect amount of time for family and friends, you know what I'm saying? Perfect amount of time for love, if that's what you want. But it's very much like, if you could just balance yourself, you are the King of Pentacles. You are somebody that's very, very much capable of creating a magnificent world, you know? The Chariot, it's about taking action, you know? Being balanced in it, though. Take action, but be balanced. Because if they're not in sync, if they're not balanced, okay, he's not going to charge forward. He's going to go one way, the other one's going to go the other way. It's just going to be a mess. So very much about, you know, what's hidden from you is that if you need to realize that you're able to take charge, you're able to, it says rewards that come from hard work, successfully balancing many priorities at once, determination, willpower, public recognition. You know, you can drive this train at it, you know, into the life that you want. The Knight of Cups, it says, a love of art and poetry, situations or topic that make your heart flutter. So for some of you, you really need to do work, or you need to go into a field that like you're super interested about the information that you learn about it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like you love learning about real estate, or you love learning about science, or you love learning about just a niche market, or just something, just whatever you really are passionate about, teach it. Why not? Figure out how you can, you know, capitalize off of it and create businesses and ideas and money. Definitely do invest your time wisely, though. If you get money from a project, invest it into, you know, either property or something else, especially property, because you can get a tax break from that. But let's do outgoing messages, and then I'm going to pull one card from this deck. Okay, so outgoing messages, is this still okay? Outgoing messages for Gemini. Okay, there's too many cards. Too many cards. Okay. The Tower card. Judgment. Yeah, it's like you guys are waking up. There's a lot of changes going on around you. There's a lot of, you know, things are moving quickly. Things are just switching up for you guys. But you guys are waking up to and realizing what it is that you really want to be doing, what you want to be, how you want to be living. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, there's two more cards that fell. Let's see. Yeah, it's like you guys are really putting to death, like, anything that was stopping you, your own thoughts that were killing you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what this is about. It's like his own thoughts are what killed him. And it's like that is all being put in the past. You're moving past any kind of doubts. You're moving past anything that was stopping you, anything that was holding you back, anything that just wasn't serving your best, highest good, and you're moving into a brighter, newer future. Okay? Let's get one card from this deck to close out this message. Alright, so give me one message for Gemini that will help them with their career this week. God, ancestors, guides, please. Please help me with this message. Ooh. Okay. We cannot timidly wait for everything to fall into our laps. We will receive only as we rise and march, for destiny turns its ear to those without fear. Okay? Listen, it's scary to go for it. It's scary to do, you know, to go after your dreams, because you're like, well, what if it doesn't work out? You know, and it's about, listen, having that fear is normal. You have to put that fear aside and continue to go forward. You can do anything you want. If they can do it, you can do it, okay? You just have to put in the time, work, and dedication. Continue to work, even though you might not have the results immediately. It's something that you need to cultivate. It's something that takes time, something that takes effort, that you need to fine-tune, okay? So just as long as you continue that, you can go towards whatever you need. Just let go of the fear, let go of the in your head, the what can I not do, this won't work, this isn't. Whether you think you can or you think you can, you're right. So if you can't do something, if something's not going to work out, if something, it won't be successful, then okay, yeah, you're right. Yep. Yeah. But if it is going to be successful, if you're not going to, there's no way it can't be a success. You're going to figure out how to make it a success. Even if it doesn't work out one way, you're going to spin it another way. You're going to do it this way, that way, this way. You know what I'm saying? It's like success is the only outcome. All right. And you need to have that mindset going forward. Okay, Gemini? If anything in this video helped you, if you like this video, please do subscribe. Please do thumbs this video up. I really do love and appreciate all of you guys that have. Thank you so much for, your time being here. I know that everybody's busy, so just you being here I'm very appreciative. If you want any of the cards I use, they're all in the description box. If you want to leave a comment telling me what's going on in your life, I would love to hear that, because I do love hearing about you guys. So thank you so much, Gemini. I appreciate you for being here again, and I will see you guys later, okay?